Strap yourself in,
because we're set up, switched on, and ready to go.
enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey everybody, good evening. It's Jimmy Mack coming to you live out of the Tampa Bay area of Florida. We're glad you're here tonight. We're here every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome to the show. It's the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. We will have some changes on the schedule coming up on obviously Christmas Eve. We won't have a show, or New Year's Eve. But every other Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, join us here live. And if you're not already getting our weekly newsletter, please visit jimmymackhealing.com, JIMMYMACK healing.com. You'll want to sign up for that. It's a weekly newsletter that we put out. It's all free. There's audio in there and video and affirmations, comic strips, my upcoming schedule, everything to keep you informed and inspired. So super important that you sign up for that. It'll also give you all the show schedules. Crazy wild full moon coming up, of course, Wednesday. Gosh, Friday the 13th, this Friday. It's been, I think it started already getting a little wild even today. So anyway, we're glad you're here. Join us each week, of course, on Tuesday evening, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Going to welcome my guests in just a minute here and co-host. Keep in mind, if you want a healing here tonight, I'll be glad to help you. Often I have somebody on every week that also does readings, so they will give you readings from Spirit. I'd like for folks to be selective. In other words, grab a topic. I have a list at my nightstand, all the things I want to work on and change. But grab relationships maybe as your topic, work, job, career. Maybe you have a health question or something about 2020 or full moon or Mercury retrograde or any number of different topics, and that's okay too. But we do ask that you ask one question because we do have a lot of folks on this call, and of course lots raising their hand and wanting to get in as well. So we do like to make it fun and open and free for everybody. So keep that in mind, please. So stick to your one question and run with that. Excited about tonight's guest. She's a local Tampa Bay area reader and intuitive, and it's Janet Reynolds. It's Reverend Janet Reynolds. She's an intuitive counselor, certified spiritual medium, and she's been around a long time like myself. And you can find out more at bluefeather.net. That's B-L-U-E, like the color, feather.net. You could email her at janet@bluefeather.net or give her a call at 813-814-1601. Hey, Janet, how are you tonight?
I am great. How about yourself?
Oh, doing good. I can't get used to this weather. It's crazy weird, isn't it? One day it's cold, as you know, and today it was like 80, and I guess tomorrow they're saying it's 15 degrees colder, and it's like, oh my gosh, you know, we can't complain. We have it pretty good here compared to the others up north.
I know. I think it's crazy nice.
Crazy nice. Really. I like that.
I love it.
Lots of wild stuff coming up. Gosh, full moon Wednesday, Friday the 13th. Has it been a little weird over your place too? Have you seen a lot of that, or just folks in general?
Tonight coming in, I looked up and I thought it was already a full moon. I really did. It's beautiful out there. The sky is just beautiful. So,
I love that.
Yes, and weird stuff. I think every day weird stuff.
Right? That's a fact. That's a good way of putting it. I love that. Yeah, and you study with some of the same people I studied with back in the day. I've noticed Harmony Metaphysical Church. Gosh, I was there in the 80s with Reverend Isla Lippincott. How funny is that? So that's how far back I go with those folks. Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
You know what? I got ordained there.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Harmony Church for 12 years.
I love it. Yeah, it's a cute little church too. That's fantastic.
It was. And I was with Reverend Donna Jean.
Yeah, I knew Donna Jean too. Yeah.
Yes.
So cool. Well, we're happy to have you on the show, and I know you can really bring it. And gosh, we'll just give them short readings, of course, because your stuff's very powerful, and I love that. And we'll just, spend a couple of minutes on each person and see what comes in from Spirit. Sound good?
That sounds very good.
All right. 914 is our first caller. Hi. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Oh, hi. Maria.
Hi. You said Linda?
Boston. No, Maria.
Oh, how are you, Linda? Linda from Boston. How are you?
Good. It's Maria.
Oh, Maria. Maria from Boston. Yeah. Okay, I think the phone dropped or something there, but we're glad you're okay. Did you have a question for Janet tonight?
I'm not sure of her particular expertise, but, similar to you, right?
Yeah, well, she's wildly intuitive, so she gives readings and messages from Spirit.
Okay, I wanted to know, financially, how things would be looking.
Okay, Maria, I would say this to you. I feel financially things are a little slow at present, but what Spirit is saying is to let you know that it will get better. It will get better. But I feel that there's a lot of changes. So I would say to you, you're working at present, is that correct?
No.
You're not? Well, the word is job change. So I'm going to say to you a job change, something totally different from what you usually do. And do you work with numbers?
I had taught math, yeah. But I had taught other things, too.
Okay, sweetheart. Well, I'm just going to say to you, I see you doing something different, but I'm going to say to you that I feel that you'll still be working with numbers. And financially, things will get better for you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's encouraging. Yeah. Okay. Gosh. Anything else come up, Maria? Are you doing good?
Just medically a little bit kind of glitchy. Like my skin is super dry, and I'm just kind of wondering if I should go to somebody for. I used to have autoimmune condition, and I'm technically in remission, but I'm sort of wondering.
Yeah, you don't test that strong for autoimmune issues. I would consider a parasite cleanse, though, whenever anybody starts talking about their itchy skin and all that. I jump from skin to liver pretty fast, so you should be looking at a liver cleanse or a parasite cleanse. If you email me, I'll send you information. I don't sell product, but I certainly recommend you do your own research. So I would look at that. It's not just dry winter skin. Do you know what I mean? It's deeper than that. So.
Yeah,
okay.
I had a feeling. My natural doesn't believe in parasites, but I had a feeling. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, it's parasites. You're welcome. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, our next caller is 201. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, excuse me. My name is Isabel, and I'm calling from New Jersey.
Hey, Isabel. How are you tonight?
How are you? I'm well, thanks. Hello to you.
Oh, good.
Thank you for taking
Doing
my
good.
call.
You bet. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for listening to the show. Did you have a question for Reverend Janet?
Yes. If Spirit has a message for me this week?
Can you say that again, please, Isabel?
Yes. Does Spirit have a message for me?
Okay. Does the other side have a message for you? Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Oh, okay. Your mother is in spirit. Is that the case? Is your mother there? I feel a female energy like a mom.
There was someone that I was very, very close to that she was like a mom, yes.
Okay. I'm going to say to you that I feel that is who is here. But I feel like she was a quiet lady, but sometimes when she had something to say, she said it. And I'm going to say
absolutely.
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to say to you that I feel that her message to you, the word coming from her for you is to enjoy. To enjoy. I feel like sometimes you take things too seriously. Is that the case?
Yes, it is.
So they want you to enjoy more. And I feel a trip. So I will say to you, a trip coming. And it's not that far away. It's next year, of course, but I feel a good trip. So they want you to enjoy in the process.
Okay, thank you so much.
You bet. That's awesome. Anything else come up, honey? You doing okay?
I'm doing, yes, but can I ask you about my neck, or is it too much to ask two questions?
Your neck? Yeah. What's going on with your neck?
It feels very, very stiff, and not every time, but a lot of times when I move it, it feels like it's crackling inside.
Mm-hmm.
Literally,
so for a lot of
feel it and hear it.
Yeah. So for a lot of folks, also, you really need to be more hydrated. I go to the chiropractor every couple of weeks and have stuff snapped around. Self-care becomes more and more important. Massages would be great for you. I feel like that's really kind of your stress point center, if that makes sense. So you want to stand up real quick? We'll rock it out for you.
Yes, I'm up and I'm taking
off. Awesome. So just put your hand on wherever your neck is bothering you. We're going to find the file in your computer where that is. It's going to pull you forward when it comes in.
I'm going
forward. You'll feel it drift forward, and I'm going to release it, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. Pull her straight back when you're done, and you'll feel the wave. It's going to pull, 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 and bring you back to neutral once that's done.
I'm back. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
So very much.
You're welcome, honey. It's bound to help you. And you really have what they're showing me is oxen yoke. So oxen yoke is the ox has a big yoke on its neck, and it's plowing the rock field, right? And so that kind of feels like what you're going through right now. So I think you're carrying a lot of the stress there. Even if you got a chair massage, that would go a long way to help you. I don't feel that it's out of alignment that much as it is just sore. And also computers and phones will do a number on us too, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good evening.
Thanks for calling in. You as well. Bye for now. 434 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Leanne in Virginia.
Hey, how are you?
I am good. How are you, Jimmy?
I'm good. I know you.
I know. I'm wondering if your guest deals with pets, because I can ask a pet question, or I'll ask something for me.
I can answer questions for pets, but I would appreciate it if you would ask a question for you.
Oh, okay. Well, for me, I had kind of a fall last week, and I've got a big trip coming up. I've been taking care of myself, but I kind of smacked my head, and I see a few little stars sometimes out of my eyes sometime, and I'm going to be on an airplane. I've recovered pretty well, except for my head is still just a little bit sore. And so I just want to make sure that traveling and cabin pressure won't be a problem, like if I maybe should. I live rurally, so if I even just went into a primary care doctor, they'd just say, go to the hospital, go to an ER, and get a test. And I thought that was extreme because I'm feeling really good. But I just want to make sure that getting on a plane is going to be okay. And that I'll just have a good trip.
All right. I feel you will be okay. That's what they are saying to me. And I feel that your trip will be good. I hear the word cost effective. Are you going for business or is this pleasure?
No, this is to see family for Christmas.
So it's pleasure, right?
Pleasure. Yes, pleasure.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to say to you that I feel that your trip will be good. But I'm going to make the suggestion to you that when you come back to go and perhaps have it looked at.
Okay.
Okay, but you will be fine, Spirit says. But I also, you're working at present, is that correct? You work?
Well, I work from, yes, I work from home, yes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just feel you work, okay? So there's something going on in your work world that I feel is going to be a good thing for you because he gave me the word cost effective. So I'm going to give that word to you. But I'm going to say to you, please, when you come back from your trip, perhaps just get yourself looked at.
Okay. Will do.
Okay.
I feel like you're going to be fine on your trip, too. It's fun, honey. Anything else come up? What's going on with your pet? I'll take a swing at your pet. This is a new pet, right? The new one?
This is our little 4-month-old corgi. Today, that's part of my work, too, is tending her.
I'm
today,
sure.
I wondered what you said with the full moon thing. Because I know animals can sense and see things that we can't see. And from 10 o'clock on today, she has been, like, looking outside and constant barking. Part of my tension today is 12 hours of barking. I couldn't do anything to distract her. I couldn't. And it's like she'd go outside because I'd force her to go outside to go to the bathroom. And it would be like she would just run back in scared to death. There are woods behind us, but it just never stopped. And I thought, what is she sensing? Have I got some bad mojo on the property? Or did she just get spooked by something and she can't let it go?
Yeah, it feels like she got spooked by something out there. So, and a lot of times they see stuff we can't. That's what I get, too. Again, having a puppy is like having a baby, so, definitely she's going to grow out of it. I don't see that as, an evil thing per se at all, so.
It's new environment for her. Can I say that to you?
New environment, too. Yeah, new environment, too.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you got that much wood, and if you got that much wooded area too, that's going to kind of look weird and different all the time, right? So it's going to take her a while to keep looking out there and seeing kind of the same logs and the same trees and bushes,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Does that make sense in a weird way? Yeah. She's going to grow out of it. Yeah.
She's seen it for a while. It was just today. It was like, what is going on? So,
I definitely get something was there, perhaps outside the door. I don't get that it's bad at all. I get that it was good, and it's just something you can't see, and she could. So,
cool.
But I mean, it gets to be too much. I'd be doing crates, crate training, whatever you got to do. So get your work done. Just saying. So
we are.
Okay.
Right,
Good.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We're glad you called in, honey.
And happy holidays to both of you. Merry Christmas.
Oh, you as well. We appreciate it.
You too.
Thanks for listening. Yeah. 360 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello. 360, you're on live. We can hear you. Hello. This is full moon for you. 360. What's going on?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Okay, I didn't even know I was going to talk. I was just listening.
Well, you don't have to talk if you don't want to.
Oh my God.
How are you?
It was me. Well, this is Christy. You know that.
Okay. Did you have a question for Janet, honey? She's really intuitive and really good.
I'll ask one, sure. Janet, how can I get more energy right now? I know it's winter and, you know, it's dark, but, like, what do you see for me as far as, like, just getting more energy in my body?
Oh, okay. Do you do any kind of workout?
I do, yes. Pretty active.
Okay, that's because that's a good thing. That will help you more than anything as far as energy goes. That would be one thing. So even though it gets dark early and it's cold out, if there's any way that you can do a treadmill walk or workout of any kind, I feel that would be really good for you. And then what kind of supplements are you taking?
Oh, man. I haven't taken any in a while, but I have a long list of things that I could be taking. I
would suggest vitamin B12.
Okay.
That's a good thing for energy. And I feel that would help you some also.
Okay. I'm trying to quit coffee, which I guess I shouldn't rely on for energy anyway. But I'm
sure coffee does
B12.
give you energy, right? Does coffee give you energy?
Kind of, yeah, it does. But I'm trying to also calm my nervous system at the same time. I'm trying not to amp myself up. So.
And have you had your thyroid checked at any time?
Yep, I have.
So how are you there? Because I feel like it's
normal.
up and down, up and down.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Not sure, but at least at one point in time, it just came back positive. So yeah, I guess you're right. It could be up and down.
Mm-hmm.
They've never told me anything about it, the naturopath. So.
Well, I would suggest that when you can, have that checked again. But vitamin B12 is good for you, and then to keep a workout going since it's winter. So that would help you a lot also.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Got all those supplements. Gosh, take what you think you need, you know. Dial in, get clear enough, and you don't have to take 28 things a day. You might have to take 2 or 3, you know. If you want to get off of coffee, too, I'd be drinking decaf, just saying. And there's plenty of grain coffees, too. You know, post-them type of stuff, beverage types of things. So keep that in mind as well. I'm not big on giving up stuff entirely. So you could still do coffee, you know. And that, at least you'll have the warmth and the taste without all the crashing. Yeah. Caffeine can be brutal, though, on your heart and everything else. And so you'll get those, you know, flickers in your heart, and you're getting jacked up on caffeine, and then if you stop drinking, then you're starting to crash and come back down. So I think that's part of the tired thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, make sense?
Yep, it does. Thank you.
Yep, you bet. We're glad you called in, honey. We're glad you can still listen anytime. And if they come on ever and they go, hey, you're on live or whatever, you can just say, hey, I just want to listen. It's okay. All right. Keep us posted. Thanks for hanging in. Love it. 720 is our next caller. 720. Hi, you're on live.
Jimmy and Janet, this is Scotty from Colorado.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, buddy. Glad you're listening to the show. Did you have a question for Janet?
Janet, I just want to see if you're just get what you're getting from the spirit tonight. That would be awesome.
Oh, okay. Would you tell me your name again, please?
This is Scotty from Colorado.
Oh, Scotty. Oh, okay, Scotty. All right. I will say this to you. There's much going on around you, and I see split paths. And those split paths are telling me that you need that there are going to be some many changes, which makes that you're going to be making some decisions. Are you thinking to move in any way?
Oh, yeah, I'm going back to Hawaii. Jimmy, I did make it there, and I was like, I'm so like an islander. Right now I'm in Colorado. I'm like, I can't feel my fingers and my toes. So yeah, there's hopefully something coming up. I went to Oahu, but something in Kauai I think is going to happen.
Well, I feel a move, and I also feel business-wise that that would have something to do with your business.
Yeah, that will definitely, get my music business up and running is a big thing that I want to do. But I did actually apply at a place. I work with. It's like a older community, like elders and stuff. And I kind of grew up working in nursing homes and assisted living homes, but it'll be actually a live-in. So I was like, that sounds exciting. So I've been eyeballing that for sure.
Well, I feel good about what you're thinking to do, and that's what the split paths mean. So you will be making some pretty big decisions, but I feel it's going to be for the better. So now, do you write music also?
Yes.
Okay, because I feel that there's one or two, I can say, songs or that you have written that I feel will they will do well. And what is Tennessee to you?
I'm not sure. I have been to that that neck of the woods, but yeah, I don't know.
Let me just tell you. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just tell you this, because when he gives me states, it's a connection. So it's either a coming or a going. But I see Tennessee, and it doesn't make that it has to be right now, but something's coming where that state is concerned. Can be next year, of course.
Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Okay. So they say...
Awesome. You never know.
I know.
You never know. That's the heart of Nashville and all that, and all kinds of music and recording studios there. There's all kinds of stuff going on there, so that's a possibility too.
I just need to get it out there.
The bottom line. He needs to watch the bottom line. So I feel a contract. But please read it.
Okay.
Hawaii, that's great for you too, man. Yeah, I can't deal with the cold, so I don't know how you're dealing with it.
I was going to ask you, is there, and this will probably help a lot of people, is something with, just frozen fingers and toes, man. I mean, the rest of me I can keep warm, but it could be 100 degrees out, my toes and fingers would be cold.
Yeah, that's all circulation too, though, so keep that in mind. Okay. You got something going on circulation-wise. So,
yeah, and I've been, I'm a mover and groover. I think you know that, and but yeah, something's any like vitamins you think, or what
I like for that. I like niacinamide. That's a form of like a niacin. You want the non-flush type. Although for you could probably stand the flush type a little bit. That will help you too. So that would help. You don't test for a chiropractor as much as massage therapists right now. You probably could use that. But when you start getting extremities, generally hand and feet, that's a circulation issue. So
okay, yeah, and I've had it for a long time. It could be So, okay, I'll make a note of that and definitely listen to the archive and take notes on all this for sure. But
email me. I'll write you back. Yeah, I'll write you back. Please let you know. Yeah, and you can always listen to the archive too, and just know that you're at about like 9:25. You're about 25 minutes into the show.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, I'll listen to the whole show. And I love, because when I do email you, Jimmy, you're like right back. I love that. Okay.
Awesome. Hey, we're glad you're here. We're glad you're listening.
This is awesome. Thank you.
You bet. Thanks for your time as well. 727 is our next caller. Hey, that's local. That's Tampa Bay, Florida. How are you?
It certainly is.
Hi, it's Sarah in St. Pete.
Hey, Sarah. You have a question for Reverend Janet?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Janet what Spirit's showing for me.
Okay, Sarah, many changes. He's saying many changes, and I see some education. So you're working at present, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you the word advancement. I feel advancement. So are you happy on your job?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sweetheart, because there's going to be some kind of classes that you're going to have to take that's going to help move you up, okay? A form of a promotion. So what kind of work are you doing at present?
Kind of technical insurance stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I would say to you that I feel you do well. I really do. So I'm going to say to you that the word is advancement, and then in the process, more education.
Okay, cool.
Training. And do you train people?
Yeah.
You train. So then the message is you will be trained. Okay. So somebody's going to teach you something more.
Cool. Hey, Jimmy, quick question. I hurt my finger really bad the day after Thanksgiving, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to keep the tip of it or not. It keeps getting infected, and it's really gross right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
It still feels like you're going to keep it. So I'd probably be bathing it, hydrogen peroxide, and there's a lot of healing goes on at the Dollar Tree, so I'd even get the Dollar Tree AAA antibiotic ointment. I'll be putting that on there, too.
I'm not even on ointment yet. I have this special way I have to do this wet, dry dressing that the hand surgeon has. So, because they have to and the whole thing. Yeah, so, all right.
Okay. What happened with that?
Hand blender, dumb blonde hand blender.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. It still tests as if you can save the nail, so try and do that and do exactly whatever they're telling you to do for sure. Gosh.
Yeah, it's supposed to take 6 months to grow back. It's just it keeps getting just turning these weird bad colors and
that's part of it. That's part of what it goes through. Yeah, back in the day I closed the accordion-looking garage door down on my convertible car at the time, and I crushed my 2 fingertips in that garage door. So, and it was rough. It was a rough, weekend and a rough time to come back from that. So it's going to take you some time. They're right about that.
Yeah, all right. Well,
but I feel like you're going to save the nail, so, think of it as tending a garden. Gosh, you be sure and, stay on it. Do exactly what they tell you to do.
Yes, sir.
Just saying.
All right.
Because we all get busy, right?
Yeah.
Kids are good. Everybody else okay?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
Everybody's excited about Santa coming to town.
Well, the Santa gig is up, which I'm secretly excited about, but
Reverend Tiffany is IMing me on Skype. She says no more blenders.
No. Keep the finger out of the hand blender while it's plugged in. There's a little lesson wise.
Right?
Things we should have already known at 50, by the way.
Right? Oh, my goodness. Well, we're glad you're okay, honey, and definitely save that nail for sure.
All right.
Very cool.
Thanks. All right. Well, you guys
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You too. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks.
I laughed, Janet, because somebody sent me a meme the other day. It was a Star Wars meme, and I think it was Obi-Wan Kenobi or one of the Star Wars characters, and he looked just like Jesus, and it says, "Let's not forget the reason for the season." And so that made me laugh because, of course, Star Wars is coming out December 20th, And
it is.
So people are going wild, excited about that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we're already halfway through. Tell folks the best way to get a hold of you, honey, for private sessions. We're going to want to go deeper and do more. What's the best website, the phone number? You like email?
Okay, you can call me at 813-814-1601, and you can also get me on my webpage, which is www.bluefeather.net, and then email me janet@bluefeather.net. And Blue Feather's all one word. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love that.
We have to make sure we do net.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Hey, I wanted to ask you really quick, and I ask everybody that's on my show, what have you seen lately? Has it been a potpourri of everything? Is it relationships, work, job, career? What has been the bulk of your practice lately?
For readings, it's been financial, career.
Financial and career. Got it.
Many changes.
Got it.
A lot of changes going on, and in the work world. So people are a little concerned about how if they'll be able to keep their jobs.
Mhm. Very true. A lot of fear mongering going on. Yeah, there's no doubt. So sure you're helping them through that as well. Gosh, well, we're glad you're on the show tonight. Help folks out. It's a dream. Somebody sent me a meme the other day, on Facebook, and it says, I've reached that age where my brain goes from you probably shouldn't say that to what the hell, let's see what happens. That's me anymore, I promise you. That's me. I'm past it. 727's our next caller. Hey, that's local also. What's your name? Hi, 727, you're on live. Well, let's see if they come back on or say hello. They may not realize it. We'll jump to the next caller. They'll call back in. 404 is our next caller. We'll jump to 404. Hi, you're on live. 404 area code. What's your name? Where are you calling from? All right. 404 is next, it says. Hopefully they're unmuted. Area code 404, what's your name? Where are you calling from? We'll take 727 or 404, whoever gets this. And this is full moon energy to me.
Yeah, I was going to say Mercury in retrograde, but we know that's not so.
Right.
We've already experienced that.
That's a fact. It sure felt like that today. I had people that had scheduled weeks ago, and I'm calling them, and they go, that wasn't today. And it's like, you know what kind of form you got to fill out to tell me that it's today at 4 o'clock? So you better believe it was today. 415 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, it's Kim in San Francisco.
Hey, Kim. How are you, honey?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Jimmy?
Well, doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah. I was listening to Dean Martin singing Christmas carols this morning in the kitchen. How funny is that? So, made me laugh. Dean Martin and and Frank Sinatra. You can't not be in the spirit with that. How are you in San Francisco? Mark Twain said it was the coldest winter he ever spent was a summer in San Francisco.
Yeah, we're foggy and cold right now. We are not sunny.
That's never changing, right?
Yeah, you know, we fluctuate, but right now we're foggy and cold. I have a question for Janet, for Spirit. I feel like I have a hiccup in my manifestation abilities. Like I can manifest a little bit, but then not. So if you see anything around that.
Okay. You know, Kim, I feel you do well. I really do. And you meditate quite a bit. Is that the case? Do you?
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
absolutely.
because I feel you do, and I feel you're very, very spiritual. You really are. But you're on the right path. You really are. I would say to you to trust more and just know that what you're doing well. You're doing well. Did your grandmother is in spirit? Did your grandmother sew on your mother's side, your mom's mom?
She might have. She passed when I was in high school, so I can't answer if she sewed or not. I don't recall.
Okay, sweetheart. Just please inquire.
But I'd love to hear from her.
With I have a female energy. She's saying she's mom's mom, and what she's done is she's brought a sewing machine in. So she's showing me a sewing machine. So I would just say to you, do you sew or did you sew?
No, I would like to sew and repair all my clothes that need fixing, but I don't.
Well, you know what, sweetheart? It can symbolically mean putting pieces together. Sewing pieces. Do you know what I mean? When you're sewing, you're creating. You're making something, and you're putting it together. So that would be, to answer your question even better, that you are doing what you're supposed to at the time, and that you're very creative, and then just stay on the path that you're on.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah,
and Jimmy,
that feels good.
I love it. I do. I love it. I am on the path, and I know that. Jimmy, I'd love.
Yeah.
I've been doing a parasite cleanse that you recommended, and just want to see if you see that that's working well for me.
You're testing out a whole lot better. How do you feel? What did you notice from it?
I feel like I didn't notice a lot, but I feel very clear and present. But I didn't, notice a substantial change. I'm on the 1 week off. I did 2 weeks, then 1 week off. I'll do another 2 weeks on.
Good.
Yeah, I feel really kind of clear and light.
Good. That's bound to help you too. And parasites also are that energy where people are tearing from you and taking from you constantly. So, it's also an energetic thing too. If you have clients like that, of course, or you have maybe family like that, that's part of it too. So that's bound to help you and have you feel a whole lot better too, honey. Okay?
Great. Okay, thank you.
Awesome. Oh, listen, you're welcome. Thank you. Thanks for listening to the show tonight. We appreciate you calling in and listening. It's awesome.
Yeah, yay.
You bet. Yay. 775 is our next caller. Hi, 775. What's your name?
Hello.
Where are you calling from?
This is Linnell.
Hi.
Lake Tahoe. How are you guys this evening?
Hey, Linnell out of Tahoe. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. So
good.
I just have my neck and ear pressure is pretty intense. And I'm wondering if there's a way I can speed this up or if I'm missing the part that's making it hang on longer than it needs to, or I'm not sure.
Well, let's see what Janet has to say, and I'll weigh in at the end.
Okay.
I feel like you're carrying a heavy load. I feel like that there's a lot going on, and it's like you got a heavy load on your shoulders, and that's affecting your neck. So are you under a lot of pressure at present or under stress?
Pressure, probably, but I'm not stressing about it.
You might not be stressing one way, but perhaps inwardly you're stressing, and that's what's causing you your problem with your neck.
Yeah, that would make sense. Any advice?
Well, sometimes do you do yoga or any kind of exercise, not, heavy exercise, stretches, anything like that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I would say to continue that, to help yourself, to help your neck, do some good stretches.
Okay. Yeah, it's really gotten strong. Like, Jimmy and I had been working on it before.
Yeah.
This is really going off now. It's really going off. Oh.
We got weather shifting out there too, right? Got a lot colder too. Yeah.
Hopefully it's cold. It's kind of rainy. So.
Yeah, the rain makes a difference too, moisture and all that. You want to stand up, rock some stuff out real quick?
Yes, please.
Awesome. So face due north and just find out where just put your hand around your neck, the back end of your neck, and we'll find the weakness. We'll also ask for the ears as well. It's going to pull you forward when it comes in.
There we go.
And we're going to release it, resolve it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from this pain and inflammation. And release her from the service to it. Pull her straight back when you're done. And you'll feel the wave, and it's going to pull you back and bring you back to neutral once it's done.
Okay.
Bound to help us. When's the last time you got a massage or chiropractor?
On the schedule.
You are on the schedule. Okay. Yeah, massage surprisingly doesn't test that strong for you. I really think that you need the chiropractor. D.D. Palmer was the original chiropractic college, and he actually talked to some janitor out of the blue one day at a school, and the janitor hadn't been able to hear since he was 6 years old, and D.D. Palmer cracked his neck and back, and all of a sudden he started hearing. So that's how relatable that is to ears. Make sense?
It's very relatable. Oh, yes.
You got some neck stuff going on. Yeah, you're overdue.
I think my chiropractor is going to be super surprised because of all the clearing and healing I've done. I think that my neck's in a completely different position than it was when I last saw him.
That's good too.
Yeah, I think he's going to go, well, you finally opened up the left side so we can work on the right side.
Right. There you go.
So, cool. All right.
Well, whatever it takes, honey. Yeah, we're glad you listened to the show. Thank you.
Thanks so much. You guys have a wonderful evening.
You too. You as well. Happy holidays to everybody for sure. 561's our next caller. Hi, that's Palm Beach.
So now. Hi, Jimmy.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Hey, Jolie. Good. Doing great. Did you have a question for Janet, Jolie?
Yes. Hi, Janet. How are you?
Hi. I'm good. How about yourself?
Very good, thank you. So, Janet, my question is, do you see me writing a book sometime soon, maybe 2020?
Okay, I will say this to you. You have all of the qualifications of writing a book, yes. Now, have you gotten started with it?
You know, I haven't because I'm not 100% sure what subject I should write it on. I have so many different choices.
Well, sweetheart, Spirit says that, like he said in the very beginning, you have all of the qualifications. And I would say to you, history. So did you do anything with history growing up?
I love history. It's one of my favorite subjects.
Well, I feel that could be something that you could very much write about is history. I could say history of your life. I feel that you have a lot of things that has transpired in many years, and I feel that you could write about it. I also feel it would be a release and letting go of a lot of what that you hold on to still.
Okay.
So I can give you another word, sweetheart. I could say to you, background history.
Okay.
Have you ever thought of that?
No.
Okay. Well, you have a lot you could talk about. You know that, don't you? Or I could say you have a lot that you could write about. You have a lot that you could write about.
Yeah, I was thinking about writing about angels.
Do you have two children?
Not Earth children.
Say that again.
I said not Earth children. No.
No. What is that? Animals?
Well,
I see
maybe that, or maybe extraterrestrials. That could be part of it.
I wouldn't doubt that, but I see it too with you, sweetheart. So I would just say to you, pay attention to the month of February, because it's going to be a significant month for you next year.
Okay. Awesome.
All right. How many siblings do you have?
Let's see. 5.
Oh, there's 5 of you. Okay. All right. I'm going to stick to the 2, and I'm just going to say to you, February of next year, hold on to that, because it'll be a significant month for you.
Okay, great. Thank you.
That's
so much.
Encouraging. Yeah.
It is.
Good stuff. How are you feeling, honey? You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good, but I do have a little bit of a issue with the thyroid, Jimmy.
Are you taking thyroid, or what are you doing?
You know, I used to. They told me I had, what's it called, Hashimoto's, whatever. Yeah, but I stopped taking that medication because it was giving me too many heart palpitations.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised on that. You test pretty good for armor, so if you do get a script again, ask them for armor instead of Synthroid. Synthroid is made in a lab, and armor is made out of pigs, believe it or not. So that would help you, and that's still a prescription. So consider that, because you might not have the heart palpitations then. The other thing you can Google and find online is desiccated thyroid. And you don't test really that strong for iodine. You test more for pills and desiccated thyroid. That would help support you as well. So, but stand up, rock it out. Yeah, and just say my thyroid is weak, and see if you go forward.
Yes.
Forward, back, or in between? Thyroid is weak.
Forward.
Forward. So we're going to release that, resolve it for her, disentangle and uncollapse it. Take it all out into the void now. Have her learn all the lessons she needed to from this, and release her from the service to it. Thank you. It's going to pull you back when it leaves.
Oh, I want that.
Beautiful. And then I would do, let's strengthen thyroid. So I'm starting in the top left corner and just tracing a fish for you. I'm strengthening it now, and it's going to pull you forward.
Yep, going forward. Thank you.
Beautiful. That's bound to help you, too. Love it.
Thank you so much. Both of you.
Oh, you're welcome, honey. We're glad you're listening to the show. We're glad you called in. Gosh. It's really good. We hope you stay warm on the other side of Florida.
All right. It's getting cold.
All right.
Happy holidays.
Yeah. You too, honey. Thanks again for listening to the show. I appreciate it. Gosh. Hey, Janet, that's about all we're going to do for tonight, but I'm so thrilled you got to be on the show, and gosh, you and I go way back on knowing a lot of the same people, so that's always good. And you've read for me personally, and you really get down to the heart of matters. People need to know that, and folks, if you want to get a reading offline, certainly not on the radio show, and really more intimate in details, I'd encourage you to give her a call, because it's good stuff, and I've worked with her personally, so I can vouch for her. Janet, give everybody the website again, the phone number, the email, so they can pile on.
Okay, the website is www.bluefeather.net. The phone number is 813-814-1601, and if you'd like to email me, it's janet@bluefeather.net.
Love that. Thanks so much for being on the show tonight. We appreciate you, honey, and thanks for contributing and helping out so many folks. And you bet. We appreciate it. We'll get together soon again. Yeah. Love it.
Okay. I enjoyed it. Thank you. And you have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, good. And you as well. If I don't talk to you sooner, honey, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Folks, that's our show for tonight. Thanks so much for everybody listening and calling in. We appreciate it very much. And we'll be here next Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you didn't get in tonight, pile on next week. No problem. You can always email me, info@jimmymackhealing.com. Be glad to answer any questions you might have. It's all free, folks, for that, and the radio show, of course, as always. So keep us posted. I want to thank everybody for joining in tonight. I want to wish you that the rest of your life will be the best of your life, and remember to make progress every day. Thanks. Bye for now.
Don't want the fun to end? Grab more refreshments, then head over to Goldilocks Productions' YouTube channel.
With over 950 archive shows, the fun doesn't have to end.